Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Justin, here for another vlog. And today we've got a few things on the list. First off, starting with cleaning up this little area where my muffler and all this stuff is. I'm gonna get this stuff cleaned up, and also behind the shed, so I can start cutting all this ivy and stuff down. And then I'm gonna put it in the fire, which I already have going now. Can't really see it because the flames are a little low, but it's definitely going. I gotta put some more stuff in there. All right, that's a little better. So I've got the charger for the trimmers charging right now with the batteries, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean this little area up. All right guys, so I got this little area cleaned up. Of course I'm gonna leave all that there because all that stuff needs to be burned. And I know I cleared out a lot of this in one of the past videos, but I ended up getting a lot more wood because I had some friends over to do some burning, and I got a little bit too much wood. But now that all these leaves are picked up, I'm gonna go ahead and start trimming all this ivy, get the leaves picked up behind the shed, and clean this whole little area up. I'm really hoping there's no bees nests in this ivy, but I guess we'll find out. Well guys, my machete broke while I was cleaning up the other side of the fence, so there's only one thing to do now. Ooh, it went backwards. All right guys, so I just finished up. I got everything cleaned up here behind the shed, and I got the fence all cleaned up as well. I'll go ahead and show you that here now. Of course, this is before, and this is after. This looks much, much better. I'm gonna put the muffler and the chop saw track back here. So I'm gonna put these two things back behind the shed. So all that's left is I'm gonna go ahead and put these into the wheelbarrow, take them to the street. I'll put that one in the trash can. And then me and Caroline are gonna go grab some wings. Also, I know I said in the last video that this video I would get up on the roof and try to cut the rest of the branches down that I couldn't reach. But I had a concerned viewer tell me to stop overextending my ladder, so I'm waiting on a pole saw to get in, so I'll be more safe up there and I can get the higher limbs. So probably next video we'll do the trees and whatnot. But I'm gonna clean up here. We're gonna go grab some wings, and then I would say probably tomorrow we'll go ahead and do a little bit of work on my truck. Before we go though, I do want to show you a quick update on the garden. Just a couple things. We got our blackberry bush over here, started to flower, and as you can see, we have one blackberry there starting to sprout. So within probably a few days, maybe a week, that thing will start to turn red, and then it'll turn black, and it'll start to look like these. And this is just a cardboard tag or whatever, but this is what they'll look like. And then if we come over to the grapes, you can see right there, we're gonna have our first grapes in a few weeks. And then I think there's some on the other side too. Yeah, you can see them right there. And then if we head over to the strawberry bush, you've got that one turning red, this one turning red, this one's starting to grow here. And then if you look all the way around and on top, you have some growing there. So I feel like the strawberry bush is gonna give us a pretty good amount of strawberries. I know we only have one, but it's the first one, and it's really just an experiment. And then right here, the pepper plant, man, this thing is definitely grown in the past couple of days, and so has this zucchini squash plant. They're looking really good. But if you look over here at the pepper plant, you could see a couple fruits starting to sprout. There's one there, and here's one here, and one more here. So we've already got 3. So I'm gonna go ahead, lock up the shed, take a shower, and we're gonna go grab something to eat. Why are we watching the Pillow Fighting Championship? PFC. All right, guys, so it's the next day. It's actually been 3 days because it's been raining this whole time, and the clouds are starting to roll in again. But since I have a little break in the weather, I'm gonna go ahead and plant the peppers that I had growing in the laundry room. Probably this weekend we'll go ahead and work on my truck when it's gonna be nice and clear. Sorry for the noise in the background. That's my neighbors behind the fence. So we're just gonna go ahead and plant these plants. I'll show you what they look like right now, and then we'll cut to a little montage with some music planting these plants. But I've got the 3 bell peppers here and 4 sweet pepper plants here. So we're gonna go ahead and put these into the garden. I actually don't have too much space to work with anymore because these plants sure have grown a lot in the past couple weeks. We've got a few blackberries now starting to sprout, as you can see. The grapes are still going strong. Still some over here too. And then if we move to our most mature pepper plant, you can see where the fruits are starting to really show. But I'm gonna go ahead and plant as many of these as I can. I know I've got about 7 plants here, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit it all, but I am going to do my best, and I'm gonna fill in this whole area, some here. If I can, I'll even try to put one here. I'm just gonna do my best to fit them all in here, so. So I've got all the peppers planted. These are all the sweet peppers right here. I know it's not a perfectly straight line, but I'm trying to leave as much room as I can for the watermelon. I don't know how well it's gonna turn out, but I did put them all in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 sweet pepper plants, Back here is a bell pepper. I need to get that weed out. All right, I just got that weed out. That was back there, but here's a bell pepper. Back there's a bell pepper. And then I was able to fit one right here as well. So hopefully these leaves don't overtake this and all the peppers turn out to look like this plant here. But just to give you a brief overview of where we're at, these cucumbers started growing up like I said they would. Hopefully we'll start seeing some flowers on this butternut squash here. I could see the bulb starting on this zucchini squash you can see down there. See them starting down here. This thing got bent up a little bit, so I'm gonna try to fix it. If I was able to put this pole bean in the bed earlier, because it started getting high enough and wrapped itself around this trellis. So hopefully that grows up there perfectly. And then all the tomato plants look like they're doing really well too. They're getting really big. And this one right here is growing outside of the cage. So let's kind of reroute that. Got some more flowers showing here. Got this other pole bean. It's wrapped itself around this trellis here. So hopefully all that starts to grow that way. And then within a couple months, I'm hoping we start to get some good fruit. I just went ahead and supported these leaves right here because I guess when I was planting these peppers, I accidentally kind of bent them a little bit and creased them. But I've been doing this for a few of my plants where they got creased, and supporting them like this with sticks really helps them heal. So hopefully that does a good job. All right, everyone. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the video there. I'm actually putting everything together right now so I can get it uploaded and public tomorrow. I hope you guys are enjoying my content. I'm really trying my best to stay on this weekly upload schedule. If you guys want to see anything specific, let me know down in the comments. Give me some ideas of what you guys want to see. I'm constantly trying to come up with new ideas for these videos. I'm really trying to get better at editing and making everything more engaging. So again, leave your ideas down in the comments if you have any. If you're enjoying my videos, please leave a like below, subscribe. I've got plenty more content coming in the future. The more that I upload, hopefully the better I get at editing and creating this content for you guys. So again, leave a like below, subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.